All right. Hi. So another lesson from the Brookings Arts Council. As always, my name is Shelby Meyer, and today I'm going to show you how to draw a really cute, kind of simple reindeer. Since Christmas is coming up next week already, it's crazy. Hopefully we get some snow on the ground before then. It looks kind of bare and sad outside right now, but I'll get into materials. So today I just have a white piece of drawing paper, like always. I have my pencil. I have an eraser in case I make mistakes, and then I have colored pencils because that's just what I prefer to color with. If you like markers or crayons a little bit better, feel free to use those as well. So the first thing we're going to start off doing is by kind of moving our paper to the position that we want it. It doesn't matter if it's like tall and skinny or like kind of short and fat. It's up to you. I am going to do mine kind of tall and skinny. So like the hamburger way is like what that is called, because hamburgers are taller than hot dogs, which are long and skinny. So the first thing we're going to do here is we're going to draw the reindeer's head, which is just an oval, and we're going to do it about right in the center of the paper. So I'll do mine and I'll show you my step. So I just got an oval. It's kind of hard to see. I drew really light. If you want yours a little bit longer and skinnier, that's fine by me. Kind of whatever you want to do. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to draw some ears. And so the ears kind of look a little bit like flower petals. So I'll do, or maybe like a leaf. So I did one here. I'll show you the first step and then like that second line there. So you do that first line that's curved like so, kind of going in. I'll try and draw, I can't draw backwards. Down to meet back against the head. And then just another line from the very corner and tip all the way back down to the head as well. So that just makes it look like the ear has an inside. And I apologize, my cats are fighting in the background here. And the next thing here, we're gonna draw some of the eyes. And mine, I'm gonna draw pretty big ovals about in the center again. I'll do one first here. So I got one, and I'm gonna kind of lump the other one on right next to it. So they look kind of like so. So we got two ovals in there that are eyes, and I want mine to look off to the side. And so I'm gonna draw my pupil and cornea. So the colored part and then the black part of the eyes, kind of like off to the side. So looking like maybe down into that corner over there. And then we got a nose. And so for the nose here, we're just gonna do another oval, but it's gonna be kind of short and skinny. So going just a different direction. And when you're coloring, you can decide whether this is Rudolph or one of the other reindeers. So we got the nose here, and then I'm just gonna draw two little ovals in there on the bottom where they would breathe from. So just right on the bottom, I just connected kind of some of those. I'm also gonna do, while I'm here, some maybe eyebrows. And so you can do kind of those. Got some eyebrows. And then we're gonna do some antlers. And so my antlers, since my reindeer has some big ears, I wanna do some little antlers. And so the first thing is we're gonna do kind of like rectangles. I just drew lines. So the start, don't finish them off on top, but we got some rectangles. And then I'm gonna branch out kind of like tree branches. That's what they end up looking like. Like I said, I don't want mine to be really big and bulky since I have some big ears and I don't want them to go off the page. So I got one here, which is just small little antler. And I'm just gonna do the other side pretty much the same because I think it's kind of good, especially my dad deer hunts, I don't. But I think it's good that they have some symmetry. So yeah, so kind of like tree branches a little bit. We're also gonna do a little scarf for this guy. If you don't want a scarf, don't have to do a scarf, but I kind of want one. So you're gonna start with it kind of looking like a collar down on the bottom, or like the bottom of a snow globe. I just added some lines and drew across there. And then for that extra kind of tails of the scarf, you're gonna draw some lines coming off of that. And I'll draw another set too, like so. So I just drew some squiggly lines, kind of like a shallow S down on either side of this, so it looks like that scarf is all tied up. And I'm gonna add a little bit of frills down at the bottom because some scarves have extra tassels and whatnot, so I'm gonna add those. And then the very last step here is kind of finishing off the body. And so the body is really just gonna go from where that scarf ends all the way down to the paper. And if you did a scarf, maybe you don't want it to the body to be on top of it. You want the scarf to look on top. So on this side, I only added a line down here, and over here, I added it all the way to the bottom. So you got that reindeer's belly right there. So that is what I've got for you today. If you want, when you're done drawing it, you can go ahead and color using crayons, colored pencils, markers, whatever you'd like to use. And if you want at the end, you can either color the background and add a really cool background. Maybe it's snowing, maybe it's dark, maybe they're flying in the sleigh. So maybe it's a dark night sky with the moon behind it, or maybe you just cut it out and mount it on colored paper. Whichever you choose, both are great options. I will post a picture of my final one colored and all finished up for you, and a list of supplies. But that's what I got for you today. So happy holidays. I hope you enjoy your Christmas, and I'll see you next time.